Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Um, okay, so I put this mask up. Let me move over here a little bit. Okay, I put this mask up on Facebook, and the clarification, this was not at Governor Kemp, but this says, my governor is an idiot. That's what it says. That is for all of my New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Michigan, New York, every one of my friends. My governor is an idiot. Just saying, just saying. Hey, I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show, 8:02 this morning. Beautiful Monday morning. Ready to go at it. Wide open. Great weekend. Did you enjoy your weekend? Saturday was an amazing day. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I know some people think, okay, so you got up at 5:30 on Saturday morning. How do you begin with saying you enjoy that? Then you drove to Jackson County. Absolutely beautiful drive. Jackson County, you're just crossing the 9th Congressional District here in North Georgia, and it's a beautiful drive on a Saturday morning with the sun shining. Get over there at 9 o'clock, about 8:45, get over there with the Jackson County Republican Party. Great meeting Saturday morning. Then run down to Hall County. I forget what park I was at in Hall County, but down there in Gainesville, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was in town, gave a little stirring 9 minutes, gave me 3-minute interview that I have online, so I enjoyed that. And then I had an amazing steak. And the reason I tell you about my Saturday, because it used to be not a big deal, right? But then we stopped at Texas Roadhouse. Is that what it is in Gainesville? I mean, I got the big steak. Just decided to get the big steak, put my computer out, worked on it there, and place was packed. So you know what they say. I was out all day without my mask on. Where were you? Why were you out with that? You know, it's like, remember when you were, well, you might not understand this quite so well if you're from Georgia, okay? But, the mask, you remember your mom yelling, what are you doing out without your hat on, right? In the wintertime? Okay, so I was out without my mask. I was uncovered. BKP uncovered on Saturday. And then yesterday was a lazy Sunday for me. I've just got to tell you it was because, last week I came here Monday. I told you I had some back problems, had some things going on. I recovered throughout the week, but driving all day Saturday, I kind of relapsed a little. So now to bore you with my weekend, which I'm thinking you're wondering, okay, when's he going to put up the vacation pictures next? This is really getting boring. But there's no way, but we're going to attempt it, that we can get every single thing in one show today, get all the information out. But we are going to attempt it today. I think today is the last day for, oh, here it is. Let's go with this first, man. Number 20, right? I mean, I have to say this, okay? If I'm Trump and I would have known this, all right, for the Trump haters out there, I'm sorry, man. If I would have known for 1 minute I could pull this off like this, I think I would have worn this mask earlier. Trump, the old lone ranger pulls it off. Give me number 21. In charge. You got to give this guy credit. In charge. All right. Just totally in charge. Okay. Rolling down the hall. Now go back to 20 there. The media is going nuts, and we will get into this a little more because Trump wore a mask and was pictured in a mask, uh, wearing a mask. Folks, the media is so out of control, totally out of control, okay? The man wore a mask at Walter Reed Medical Center. He went to visit. There's no discussion whatsoever why he was there at Walter Reed Medical Center. Now, we do this every day, and it's kind of redundant, but we do this to remind you, okay? And most of you don't watch the hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media, and I get it, but I do, to make sure I know what the enemy's doing. We've got an election coming up, and we got to stay out in front and figure out how to. We got to know our battle plan against the left, progressive, socialist, communist that want to take complete control over this country. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't want to use the word good job, but they are doing, in their eyes, a pretty good job of disrupting everything. And we're going to have to make a move here and move soon. But anyhow, that being said, number 20 there, President Trump is at Walter Reed Medical Center. You don't hear that in the reports. You don't hear why he is there. And obviously, at Walter Reed Medical Center, in a hospital where there's disease and infection, and there is things going on. Wow, there's infectious disease at the Texas Roadhouse while you're eating a steak. The guy over next to you could have spit on you accidentally. And there you go. Just saying. But you and I know the President of the United States cares more about the American people than himself, whether they want you to believe that or not. He's wearing a mask because he cares about the American people. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to give you a little insight here. Oh, by the way, let's just roll this out. Number 31. Redskins to announce name change. I think they're going to have an official, I'm not for sure. The Washington Redskins will have an official retiring of the name celebration to almost cushion the blow. I hope Sonny Jurgensen is not alive. I didn't check to see. Billy Kilmer, Joe Theismann, the rest of the Redskin gang there. I think if you look it up, they're going to have a kind of retirement ceremony kind of thing or something to put the Redskins away, like they're folding up the Confederate flag real nice and taking it to a museum. Okay. So I think the only place you'll be able to see the Washington Redskins is at Canton, right at the Hall of Fame. I don't know. All right. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on. Now, give me this one here. I know I have it here. Let me get one more because I'm going to give you. See, look at this from the AP, number 47. President Trump wears mask in public for first time during pandemic. Number 47 there. Okay. Well, you may have that up. I can't see it there. Okay. That is MSNBC. Again, their heads are spinning off over there. Give me number 49. Trump wears mask for first time in public. First time. Just say it. Just say it. I'd take a little coffee break. So the Lone Ranger there, okay, 52. There was supposed to be a rally in New Hampshire this weekend, and concern over turnout was factor in postponing Trump rally, GOP advisors say. Is anybody looking? Because I'm one of the GOP advisors. I'm going to sneak away here. Look, I can't be on the phone long, but I can tell you this. It's got nothing to do with a tropical storm. The tropical storm is Sununu, the governor up there. He's pushing back a little bit. And, we don't have the attendance we want to, be on TV. So Yeah, I got to go. Somebody's coming. But remember, when you post this, I'm a GOP advisor. That's it. Come on, get real. Get real. Get real. Holy mackerel. Okay. Oh, by the way, number 53. We're going to talk about this because I want to talk about this right here for a reason. Now, I'm going to wait. I've got some things I got to do first. There's some things we must do first on the show. But about 9:15, we're going to discuss, all right? Don't go nowhere. We're going to do a full segment on this right here, number 53. What did Yogi Berra say? This is like deja vu all over again, right? Like deja vu all over again. Georgia, Ohio, Texas Democrats tell Biden to go big. And he's being cautious. They say go big because we know you're in play. Here it is, number 54. Go big, man. We're in play. Georgia is in play. Remember that? Seems like it was just yesterday. Let me see if I can find that. Seems like it was just yesterday. Oh, number 75. Number 75. I'm patient. I sent them 90 pictures. Let's back off the production crew in there this morning. They're doing an amazing job. By the way, good morning, ladies. Clinton holds clear advantage in new battleground polls. Well, it seems like just yesterday, these were the kind of headlines we had. We are going to go over, and I'm going to highlight what they will not let you know, what they're trying to hide from you, what they're trying to suppress. Now, I will give you this much of a clue. The enthusiasm for the president and Republicans have is through the roof. There has not been enthusiasm like this and only God knows how long, right? But the shred of bad news is it's not Democrats liking Joe Biden. They're not all excited. They're not warm and fuzzy over Joe Biden, which Joe Biden wishes they were warm and fuzzy. That's the kind of guy he is. He likes a little warm and fuzzy and sniffing your hair. But anyhow, they're not all warm and fuzzy over Joe Biden, but they are. Their enthusiasm is anti-Trump. So that's pretty strong. So remember, last time the enthusiasm was anti-Hillary Clinton. Where will that balance out? But we're going to give you some things that the media will not talk about. Now, I want to talk about a couple quick things this morning before we get to, okay? I know Fauci is more popular than anybody in the world. And because Fauci is so popular, Trump is not, and Trump's trying to get rid of him. That's what the media spin is this morning. Here is the one right here. Give me this one. So yesterday, we will talk. Let's see. Hold on. Where's number? Give me 65. Okay, we're going to talk about this in depth when we come back. We're going to start with the back-to-school sales. Stop it. Could you see the media groups, the big marketing companies that are sitting there? Now, one of my favorite shows, not to get sidetracked, which it's easy for me if you're new to the show, I could get sidetracked very easily, was Mad Men. And I love the show because it was like that 60s, and it was Madison Avenue, coming of age, magazine, TV, radio, print, you name it. I mean, sexy cigarette commercials and, you know, and Jane Mansfield wearing a bra. I don't know. I'm just saying, okay? Come on. Don't get all bent out of shape. Could you see the marketing companies right now, the big advertising companies that are calling like Target? What those are we going to do the back to school sale promo or not? Hang tight. Hey, get them on the phone. Hold the back to school. We're not for sure. We may be making tough skins again, right? Remember, you see the people wearing the half plexiglass. Okay. This could actually save Sears if they would just cut the Clorox bottles plastic out of their pants, the tough skins. Oh, that's generational. Many of you don't understand what that means. But have you seen the half plexiglass, helmets for, usually you see those scientists working with those things and different people working with danger, working in that acid doesn't blow back in their face. Okay. But they're wearing these half protective. Can you see a whole line of these on like Walmart and Sears with, the Powder Puff Girls or Little Kitty or whatever they got up there, And then what if they got to make a transgender one? They got to make a gender neutral. You can't identify gender. But what if it's required that your kids have to have one of those little plexiglass things? See, they're arguing. You think, oh my God, you've lost your mind this morning. No, they've lost their mind out there. Okay. Number 65, the Trump administration warns it will withhold funding if schools do not open. You don't open, you don't get the money. Why? Follow the money. I've always thought the money should follow the kid. Oh my God, you mean last year when they didn't go to school for 3 months and then they didn't have graduation and then they didn't, disco duck on down with the prom and, last year, remember that? None of that happened. SATs canceled in a lot of states. Just come on to college, man. If you're in, we can apply for money. We need the money. Come on. Right? SATs. Remember that? Now, the schools are sitting there sweating. If they find out we're heating and cooling and lights are on and we're sweeping and mopping the floor and sanitizing the kitchen once a week with nobody there, they may shut off the golden goose, the money. School is a big business. It is a behemoth business. Behemoth. They, as angry as you may get, they make money. They have checklists that they get certain hurdles. They get money. So they have a whole entire staff, okay, that works. Not on teaching your children. No. Not on seeing that the conditions in the classroom are better for your children. No. Now, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but they have an entire administrative staff in these school systems to just make sure certain things are hit so they could get more money. Absolutely. That's exactly right. That's it. It's a behemoth of a business. And see, the thing is, all these things that the left liberals feel are hurting Trump is the silent majority's voice that many have been yelling for a long time. You're in a school, my school system gets, you're thinking, all right, what is this? All right, here it is. My tax bill. My school system is getting 76% of every dollar goes to my school out of my tax, not including what they get from the state, not including what they get from the feds. Just my tax alone, 76%. So my property tax, we'll use the 1,000 just to make it even number. $760 a year goes to the school, right? With or without. Now listen, we're talking about withholding funds. I am going to predict the American people are not as upset with this and understand it. All right, let me just say this, and I don't want to get sidetracked because I got a lot to do. But Democrats don't want to lose, okay? How am I going to do this on Monday without getting in trouble? I'm just not. I'm going for it. Democrats say they have an inroad to white suburban mommies. Yes, those Republican white suburban mommies that are driving SUVs and they have 3 kids. Now, don't take this wrong. If you take this wrong, this is your problem, not mine. So the white suburban mommy Republican voter that the Democrats are telling you that Republicans are losing in groves because they just don't like Donald Trump tweeting. They just think it's above them. Let me tell you something. They've got a child that's autistic. We'll take autistic, right? And the school system that they live around has programs within the school system and funding from the federal government for their autistic child. Let's go with that. Stay with me. Autistic child. The autistic child's not going to school. Autistic child is not going to school. The autistic child that's used to their routine on a daily basis of how it works, where they go next, what they do next. Let me tell you something, man. I am not making light of that. I'm very serious about it. Listen, I'm going to leave it alone. So anyhow, but that autistic child that is getting the instruction him or her need in that school, they're not getting it. So guess what white suburban mom is doing, Republican mom, that the Democrats and even Republicans want to say, we've got to run to the center and we've got to run to the left so we can get mommy back. Mommy is looking for a place for the kid to go to school. Now, no, you're wrong. Mothers are more interested, okay? Mothers are more interested in keeping their kids safe and at home. Let me tell you something that has not changed. I'm going to take a quick break, but let me tell you something that has not changed from the time I was wee little, okay? Because let's just say I'm 10 years old, okay? Well, let's just say at that time, Ma Bell only has one phone in the kitchen. Okay. That's it. You got a phone hanging in the kitchen wall. And let's just say Ma's on the phone with every Ma in the neighborhood saying, when are these damn kids going back to school? Next week, these damn kids go to school. My God, I got to get these kids out of the damn house and back to school. That has not changed. No matter what we've evolved into, Ma still says, when are these damn kids going back to school? Let me tell you something. We are ready to take the money. See, their nerves are shot. School voucher? What if Trump says, look, if your school doesn't go back, cool. Then we're not sending them, this much money. We're going to send mom, all right, and dad. And the reason I'm not leaving dad out of the picture. It's just mom is the one that they keep doing the polling data on in the suburbs, right? In the suburbs, in the moderate districts. So what if Trump says to moms today out on the Rose Garden, moms, I'm sending the money directly to you. Put your children in another school if yours won't go back. Their heads are spinning off. Trump's not hurting himself. He is connecting with voters like you would not believe, is my opinion. I'm gonna get ready to take a break. I'm gonna come back. But first of all, I want to say this, okay? And I'm going to get to the point. Now, this lady here will be on our show tomorrow, number 30, all right? And her name, when you get to it, I'll get it. There you go. Her name is June Chris, all right? Now, June is the chair of the 9th Congressional District Democratic Party, okay? Now, she is the chair of the 9th Congressional District Democratic Party, okay? Sorry about that, folks. And she is the chair of the 9th Congressional District Democratic Party. And 9th Congressional District is very, very strong Republican, the third most Republican district in the United States. Now, that being said, okay, they have a record number of Democratic candidates on the ballot for Board of Education to what they have a record number of 9th Congressional District candidates on the ballot. Democratic Party does. All right. Knowing they're probably going to lose every race, but they're doing it to draw votes out. How come we leave our candidates hanging? Now, do you know the candidate Hank Johnson, the congressman? It's the 4th district, I think, of Georgia. Hank Johnson. He is the one that, said Guam would tip over because of the soldiers. We have right here, number 1. This is Josie Cruz. Okay. This is Josie Cruz. This woman is she is the Republican on the ballot. All right. Against Hank Johnson in the 4th, but we're not pushing her like they are in the 9th. Why can't we go and try to get votes out of the 4th when it says solid Democrat? We got some things to work on if you really want to pull votes. And if you out there want Donald Trump to be the next president again, give me number really quickly here, so I can go to break. All right, let me give me this picture here, and here she is. Josie Cruz is really not letting Rand Paul have it. Number 3, this is Senator Rand Paul, and obviously he is enjoying what she has to say. And why is Rand Paul in Gainesville, Georgia this past Saturday, and what did he have to say? We will go over that when I return. Let's take a quick break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Days Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Hey, good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. How are you today? There are all the ways you can contact the show. There's no reason why you can't get in touch with the show or email me or follow us on social media and the other social media right there. You can follow us every day. Now, Saturday, I want to go over something. Yes, we were outdoors, so I want to make that clear. So first, okay, I hope I have this young lady's name. Number two there, God, Family, Country, and Trump. And there's Western Kentucky University. There's Senator Rand Paul. Lucretia Hughes is going to be on our show at 9 o'clock. We're going to have her on for a couple minutes just to talk about Rand Paul and some things going on in politics. And we're over at Gainesville now. If you notice, there's a couple things we're going to pick up on, all right? Now, I understand Roger Stone, that the president of the United States, commuted, all right, Roger Stone's sentence. I understand he won't go to jail. I understand the media's head spinning off. Ghislaine Maxwell, we're wondering if she's still alive. I get it. I got everything that's going on in the media. The schools, right? There's a couple things I want to point out, okay? Now, you take this picture here. What do you see? Now, Senator Rand Paul is a doctor, Okay. He's an optometrist. He can get you a set of glasses. Okay, whatever. He's worked in emergency rooms, okay? He's a doctor. Got it? Dr. Rand Paul. Now, they have data and info, and they have been briefed on things, okay? Now, Rand Paul comes to Gainesville, Georgia, and I watched him. I'm going to show you a couple, okay? I watched him take pictures with a line. Now, a lot of people were there to see the senator, and they lined up. Now, there's a couple things that happened. The line for the pictures was no social distancing. Just saying. Now, if the data is so dangerous, and if the briefings that they're getting behind closed doors, remember, this is the man that said, go back to school, Fauci. You're not exactly right. We got to go back to school. We're hurting our kids, right? If the data this man has behind the scenes, these senators know stuff. The best one on Facebook this weekend is the patient says to the doctor, "Doctor, when will this pandemic end?" And the doctor says, "I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a politician." So a couple things here. Rand Paul never met this lady. No mask. She has no mask. And they're very close taking a picture. And he's smiling. He don't seem concerned. I'm going to give you another one. Number 3. This lady's giving him the what for? Now, not bad. Not bad. All right? He's enjoying it. He has no mask. He didn't tell her to stand back 6 foot, Joe Biden. All right. Well, here's another one. Number 4. Here's Josie. Now, Josie will be on. Josie Cruz will be on our show tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. We're going to talk about her. She is the Republican candidate in the 4th District of Georgia up against Hank Snow. What is Hank's name? I have to get it in a minute. I'm doing a Biden. I'm having a Biden moment here. That's what we call it now. I just did a Biden. All right. Hank, whatever Hank's last damn name is. Anyhow, that solid blue, she is running. Okay, Rand Paul, I'm not seeing it. All right. Oh, hell. Now here we are in Jackson County yesterday morning. Okay. Now, I've got a couple things I want to run by you because I heard the best question of the day yesterday that you need to pay attention to. Number 5, look at that. No mask. Just rolling it. These politicians, look at that. Number 6, there's Andrew Clyde talking to a group. There's about 30-some yesterday morning up there. Okay. Here's number 7. He's a candidate for State Senate 50. Bo Hatchett, no mask. Here is number 8, candidate for 9th Congressional District, Matt Gertler, no mask. All right, just wait a minute. Let me see. I got a text message. I always got to check, folks. Make sure something's not happening. What the hell? You took your damn good time to send me this? It doesn't change the show. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Lives to just give my ass a hard time. Just lives to give my ass a hard time. But that's what gets me worked up and why I enjoy my job. It's you out there. You can text me anytime and say anything. Back to you, Phil. So here we are. He's up there. Oh, here's Ron Johnson, number 9. He's with the Republican Party, and the guy in the sunglasses, he is first vice chair of the 9th Congressional District Republican Party up there at Jackson. I'm not fine. There's TJ, number 10. Give me number 10. All right, TJ Dearman, he is the chair of the Jackson County Republican Party. No mask, great guy. Okay, now number 11. Okay, Rand Paul was in Gainesville. He was in Gainesville Saturday to endorse Matt Gertler for the 9th Congressional District. Spoke in front of a crowd, no mask. Okay. Here he is again. Now, this is the biggest one of the day. For those of you, you ever watch MSNBC and CNN, hopefully not, and they warn you that this could be a graphic photo, or they warn you that there could be language, right? So this comes with a warning. If you cannot take this, you're going to have to move along. Warning. It involves Rand Paul, okay? The senator. Number 12. Shaking hands. No rubber gloves. I was watching. He's shaking that hand. Where's the hand sanitizer? Look at that. Look at that, folks. Now, if I had the little graphics thing and I was like John Madden, he threw the ball over here. Boom, boom. Look at this. Ball connects right here and he gets it. I would circle that right there. Rand Paul shook hands. Look at that. I got it on film. Just saying. And he's happy to do it. Oh my God, he got with the whole family, the whole damn family, number 13. All right. Now, here's what I'm saying is Rand Paul has intel, inside intel, and knows about this virus. Okay. He took a pic with the whole family. Oh no, here's another one. Here's a warning. Warning. Warning, number 14. Warning, 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 number 14. Republicans will pray. Wow, they'll just bow their heads and pray. Just like that. They'll pray. Look at number 15. No mask. These kids don't wear any masks. There's very few. We're just rolling by number 16, Teresa Weber. This was not the best picture, but this number 16, she is the chair of the Hall County Republican Party. She did an amazing job Saturday. She worked all day, very busy. Number 17, just a quick, no, we're outside, no mask. One, I count one. Here's another one, number 18, just doing this, just to roll through. Republicans. Number 19, this is Letitia Hughes. She's going to be with us in just a minute. So let's roll back one more time to number 12. Got it? Number 12. I'm just saying. Long line, no social distancing. You know what happened is people made their own mind up. Are you ready for a cashless society? Okay. Are you? Because the minute it's a cashless society, I know you just said, wow, that was quite a pivot, but I wanted to make sure we cover this today. As soon as you have a cashless, you have all these stores that won't take cash now. Okay. Claim it's dirty. So for all of you out there that love a good conspiracy theory, and everything it seems like we say now is a conspiracy theory, but you have you're rapidly moving towards a cashless society. And as soon as you do and move towards that, all of your digital data, they will know. There'll be no more hiding $100 under there, okay? Under the mattress. No reason to buy a home safe except for a gun until they take those away. They are wanting to pull all your cash out from under your bed that you have saved and get it into the system. And when they do, they're not going to distribute any more cash. Watch and see. Watch and see. Okay? The government wants full reporting of all, and I mean all, of your the government wants reporting of all, and I mean all of your money, every bit of it, and it's well on its way. Under the guise of worrying about, You see, let me tell you something. Okay? I'm not going to pick out certain department stores. I'm not going to pick out certain grocery stores or anybody that is handling money right now. And they're wanting to shut the bars down again. Bars are the number one places. They want to shut your bars down. And I will tell you this, for being somebody that does not partake of the are we on number 12? Leave it there, okay? Being someone that does not partake of alcohol beverage, bars usually have some of the best food. Now, I'm not knocking any other restaurant. I mean, I frequent a restaurant up in Blue Ridge. I'm just not going to give them free advertising. They don't serve alcohol, and I like it, and it's a good meal. But bars have good food. Usually a good bar has good food, and they want to shut the bars down. Anyhow, number 12 there, cashless society. You see that? They want to stop their cashiers. You've gone in and they've plexiglassed everybody, okay? Now, I remember one time going into an area, I won't mention where it's at. I think it was in Baltimore, in the inner city. I was just a kid. I remember one time going into an area where the first time there was somebody sitting behind glass, right? And I had to slide my money up under there, and whatever. I don't remember what I went in the store to buy. Okay. Thick glass. Used to thick glass in a store let you know you might not be in the right side of town where, your cashier couldn't stand right there and do that and talk to you, hand the money back and forth. Oh, no, I know what it is. I went up to this place after hours. I got to Baltimore. It was early in the morning. Tell the story really quick. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I got to Baltimore. I was getting my truck loaded. So while I was getting my truck loaded, I want to go across the street to this store. And I went to open the door, and it was locked. So there was a window, and it was glass window. And you had to tell the cashier what you wanted, and they got it and slipped it through, and you pay for it. You couldn't go in the store in that area. Anyhow, so everybody now has plexiglass set up because you're looking at this handshaking, okay? Money is so dirty, they want to protect their heroes, okay, and stop exchanging money because of that transfers. Look at Senator Paul shaking hands. The whole thing with what you're seeing at the stores is just that take the cash out of society. Number 89, real quick. Here's one. I know. I can feel it through the camera. Roger Stone is out. He's out. Americans are worried. Not that Black Lives Matter are breaking into private communities and threatening to burn houses down. Not that people want to defund police departments and offices and law enforcement all across this country, and you feel unsecure. No, it's much more dangerous today knowing Roger Stone isn't going to prison. All right, I understand. I hear it through the camera. But look at number 89 here. Here is Mark and Patricia. Mark saying, you got to beat on him because if you got him, I got the others. Here is Mark and Patricia McCloskey. Friday night, police served a warrant on their house. Went in and supposedly the rifle in Mark's hand, they took out of the house. They confiscated it. Now, pistol packing Patricia, say that 3 times fast. Pistol packing Patricia right there. Supposedly her pistol was at the attorney's office and nowhere to be found. Look, folks, Black Lives Matter broke into a private community. News anchors tried to say they were out on the street. probably most of these reporters live in a gated community. When you live in a private gated community, okay, at all times you're on private property when you break the gate. Let me bring it home. Now, I don't know where you're at in America, but where I live, there's a community called Kusawati, and the arm goes up and down, and you have to have somebody's name. You have to know the address. They buzz down. Hey, I got this guy up at the gate. Says he knows you. Does he know you? You want me to let him in? You want me to let him in? Yeah, okay. They said you can come in. Arm goes up. You go down. You visit the people, right? Boom. There you go. The whole time you're in there, you're on private property. It don't matter where you're at. So these people break into this private community. The gate was closed. It said private community. They're on private property going down the street. They are getting on these people's lawn, and Mark and Patricia come out and say, back it up, baby. Back it up now. And they start saying, well, you know what? That living room, I'm going to be laying my ass on your couch. That bedroom, I'm going to shower. I'm going to shoot your doggy. All this happened. All of it happened. They came in and got their guns. Private property, protecting private property, their right to bear arms, their right to have arms, have their right to have a gun. And they took them Friday night. Took them. Oh, yeah, the next time a Democrat comes out and says, my grandpa hunted. My grandma went hunting with grandpa. I would never take your gun. I love to hunt too. Call it out. It's time we call bull, S-H asterisk asterisk on this bull, S-H asterisk asterisk. Right? Call it out. They want to take your gun. They want to leave you cashless, defenseless. Oh, you're just trying to scare people and it's Monday. No, damn it, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just telling you what the hell's happening out there. Cashless, defenseless. So, today, the media is more interested in number 58. Washington team to retire nickname. There's CNN number 58. Washington team to retire nickname. Number 60. There's another side view of the Redskin that will be leaving soon. Now, I understand the Cleveland Indians are going to be changing their name. Yeah. I don't know what Wild Thing's going to do. Major League's one of my favorite movies. Just a bit outside, right? But I understand the Cleveland Indians are going to be changing their name. I know what they're going to change it to. The Cleveland Vacuum Cleaners. Yeah. Cleveland Vacuum Cleaners. You know why? Because they suck. Sorry. Got a little emotional over baseball. The whole sports things. I had it up to here with the whole sports. Forget it. It's the kids I'm concerned about. The marching band, high school, cheerleaders, wrestlers, you name it, basketball players. Because if we don't go back to school, we're going to have a major problem. And it's more important for the mental, physical, and emotional health for our kids to be back in the classrooms. Anything underneath that they don't want you to know. Take a break.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back live. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show, 8:59, right at 9 o'clock. Now, don't forget, in just a couple minutes, we're going to break down what the media will not tell you. They're continuing to tell you how great Biden is doing in the polling and how the battleground states are moving towards Biden. But I'm going to show you where that is not true. But there's a lot of work that has to be done between now and November 3rd. So right now, our guest, I was all over the 9th Congressional District of Georgia Saturday, went up to Jackson County, had a great time, went down to Hall County in Gainesville to see U.S. Senator Rand Paul and bumped into Lucretia Hughes. And she's joining us now. Lucretia, how are you this morning?
I am great. How are you? How are you?
I'm great, and I want to apologize because we put up your name is on the screen, but before we start, Lucretia, you have an announcement. That's actually not your name as of this 3 weeks ago. What is your name now?
My name is Lucretia Hughes Kluken.
Congratulations. We know you got married a couple weeks ago, so congratulations, Lucretia. Lucretia, you had a T-shirt. You had a little. You had a table set up there. Rand Paul came in. Senator Rand Paul in Gainesville had a good turnout. I was impressed with the turnout. Were you not?
Absolutely, but you gotta expect it is because we haven't seen each other, And a lot of us in the Republican Party, you know, that is where we meet, we greet, we come together, we talk about issues, policies, and different things. So when you haven't seen a long-lost friend in a while or a family member, it's like a joyous occasion, and that is exactly what it was. And having the lake as a backdrop didn't hurt at all.
Well, let's say this: you had a T-shirt on. You had a T-shirt on that said "God, Family, Country, and Trump." And I asked you about your T-shirt, and you said all four of those parts: God, family, country, and Trump. That's you. Your message is in all four of those parts. So break down your T-shirt: God, family, country, and Trump that I seen Saturday.
Okay, well, that is my foundation of what I believe in life. That's my moral compass. Is because God is all knowing. He is the Alpha and Omega. My family means the world to me. I wouldn't get up every day and strive to make it better if it was not for my family. And then when it comes to my country, do I need to say anything else? Because we are the greatest nation in the world. And then when it comes to Donald Trump, not only because I've been following him since the lifestyle of the rich and famous, but he's done a really great job within the last 3 years for us to get back on track when it comes to the number one economy in the world. But if you really think about all four, they all have been attacked by the left, by the Democrats, and by the progressive movement. Our God, we see that every day. It's been attacked. Now they want to take down his statues because, you know, he's white supremacy. Okay, I didn't know God had segregation, but okay, we're going to keep going. The foundation of the family, it's been attacked. It's no longer the greater order of things or the natural order of things, which is God, husband, wife, and child. So the foundation of family is completely gone, and especially in the Black communities with the absentees of fathers. Now, when it comes to our country, oh my God, they want us to become the New World Order, Sector 25 of the UN. No more of that. And when it comes to President Donald J. Trump, I don't care what the people say about the polls. There's no way Biden can even remember if he's running for president or he's trying to become senator.
All right, let's do one at a time. Let's go back to and let's focus a little bit. You brought up the breakdown of the nucleus, the Black family, fathers missing out of that. Elaborate a little bit on that and where. See, I'm a believer in opportunity, and I'll just say it like this, and I want to give you the time, is anyone that comes in and sits down with me and all of our employees and throughout the years of my management, anybody that comes in and sits down with me will hear me say, they never hear me say, I'm going to give you a job. They always hear me say, I'm going to give you an opportunity. You're going to do the rest with it, okay? My thought is, you know, we have been going in a good direction, and I'm not going to make light that there's not racism, and I'm not going to make light that there's not still some problems, but I thought we were doing a good job in this country with giving more opportunity and seeing more middle class, upper class African Americans in this country, and all hell broke loose. So you elaborate a little bit on that when you. Here's a question I have for you, and I'm going to give it. Like, give me your thought when you see Al Sharpton.
Yeah, bobblehead.
Okay.
What you asked me the first thought? Okay, let's play that game. Bobblehead.
Yeah.
Race pimp.
What?
He's a race pimp.
He is. He is.
Artist of the century.
Yes. Shakedown artist of the century.
He doesn't represent the Black community. If you see especially when he started going to Detroit and up there in Chicago, they booed him off the stage. He doesn't represent the Black community, but somehow he's always told it out there like he does. I'm sorry, we don't have any great leaders anymore like Martin Luther King or even Malcolm X. So all these other people are wannabes. That's how I feel about it.
All right. Well, let me get back to the original question there because I want to give you. No, it was my fault for steering off. I want to give you. When you see what's going on in the inner cities and you see what's going on with Black Lives Matter and you see what's going on with the rioting and one thing after another, what is your thought of what's happening?
A hot mess. That's exactly how I feel. It's a hot mess, because if Black Lives Matter so much, we wouldn't have so many killings. Like I told you last night, my son was sitting at a Domino's table, and the guy walked up and blew his brain away in a house full of people, and no one said a word. No one said nothing until 2 weeks later. So this pick and choose which Black lives matter. I'm sorry. I don't deal with that organization. I don't believe in that organization. Everybody's an individual. I'm not a social justice warrior groupie. Never have been. And I feel like I would be a very bad grandmother if I looked at my biracial grandchildren and say, I don't love you because you're not fully Black. Or I couldn't look at my husband and say, how did I marry you? Because you're full white and Scottish at that. So you don't pick and choose who you're going to love. And that's just the way it is. If you don't like me because of the color of the skin, if color of my skin, you're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop the opportunities God has placed before me. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to be holding your hand on Judgment Day. God is going to judge me individual like everyone else. So get out of groupthink. And I'm sorry, with Black Lives Matter, when you have more white people out there shouting for Black lives than Black people do, I got a problem with that.
Yeah, exactly. So let me ask you this, and I caution myself because I don't like to get a guest like yourself. When I bump into you, I mean, I don't see color, and people can attack me all day. I just don't. When I bump into you, I'm going to say hello. Have you ever been anywhere where we bumped into each other, we don't say hello, right? I mean, that's just
always say hello.
Right. That's just not me, and I don't care. And I'll speak to anybody. So I don't like to get guests on my show and do racial identity and have you speak. I don't try to speak for white people. A lot of white people don't want me speaking for them, but I don't like to bring you on the show and say, well, you speak for the Black African American, for those politically correct community. But give us in the audience a feeling: will the Black vote be stronger this time for Trump than last time? And what's your prediction in America?
Trump. Oh, there's some closet Trump lovers. What are you talking about? There's a lot of people in my family and a lot of friends that I know that are really coming to my page or coming in my inbox or asking me questions. When I had my rally here, was such a mixture of my family. They enjoyed themselves. And we're talking about the staunch Democrats. And I had people from all over the nation that come from every race you could think of. Gay, straight, it did not matter. And this is what I tell my family. This is what the real world looked like. And we need to start living back in the real world. If you think this man, since y'all hate him so bad, has given you more money in your paycheck, give him a chance. If you think that the First Step and the Second Chance Act is great, give him a chance. If you think that he's tired of the genocide of 20 million Black babies within our race and communities caused by Planned Parenthood, give him a chance. Other than being a groupthink and being scared of being called out of your name. All my family pretty much have kids. It's no longer about you. It's about what you want to leave for the next generation and what is your legacy actually going to be. Now get out of your feelings and face facts. That's how I talk to my family.
Well, a lot of times I'm looking at all of this, and I think the reason it's getting so whipped up into a frenzy is they have a fear of just how many Black voters are going to come out and pull the lever for Trump. I think they truly have a fear of that because, the Republican Party, we have a lot of different, we actually, promote, I'm looking for another word, but we promote individual thinking. We promote, freedom of speech. So, the African-American community has been put in an area, in my opinion, in these inner cities for years by Democrats, and there's been no promotion of independent thinking. And now that, hey, colleges, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but, President Trump funded Black colleges in America, correct?
By $100 billion. They'll never have to go and ask another president for a grant or a loan or anything like that. Yes, he did do that.
So if you're in a Black college today, you're sitting there saying, Okay, and why do I hate this guy? It to me is in the African American community, isn't it hard to really say like, okay, now why do I hate this guy?
I can't answer that because President Trump. So I like you said, I cannot speak for the black community. I can speak on my point of view. Like my children, 20 is he's 31, Air Force vet. 29, he's an average worker. She's 27, she's a mother. And then my daughter just opened up her own nail salon. And I tell them to shut up because they like Trump. And I'm like, look, you're an entrepreneur with your own shop. You are this. And I'm like, hush, because people your age are not going to get that you're in politics. They're not going to get why you like a guy that everybody else says is racist. And I tell my children, unless you're ready for the death threats, unless you're ready to be called out of your name, it's best for you to shut up and not be as vocal as your mom. So that's what I tell my children, but vote.
So let me wrap that up. Because that's why I like talking to you. We're talking directly. We're on the ground. I mean, I watch MSNBC and CNN. This is on the ground kind of stuff. Now, the polling they have, they put up all this ridiculous polling and Biden's up and I will tell you this quote, because you know me well enough. I say it like this. I said, you know, when South Carolina came and James Clyburn in South Carolina came down there and saved the day for Joe Biden, I kept saying to people, I said, you want me to believe that the black voters in South Carolina, because that's what the media kept wanting us to believe, are just so excited to get to go vote for this crusty old white guy. They're all, but every day before South Carolina's election, you would see polling and all of MSNBC and CNN and ABC, the corporate, corrupt, deep state media, you would see them every day highlighting how strong Biden was in South with black vote. So what you're telling me is you feel good that there's a lot of unspoken black vote in America for Donald Trump?
You can't get past Biden mass incarceration bill within the black community. Now, I don't care about the elders. You know, the elders are just going to be stuck on stupid. And I respect my elders, but, you know, Clyburn, yeah, I don't respect him at all, and half of the black caucus. Anyway, back to what I was saying. When you have the guy who is the author of the mass incarceration bill that put a lot of black men and black fathers and poor white men and poor white fathers behind jail, and the racist undertone of why he did it, I'm sorry, my community ain't super predators. I'm more scared of millennials than anything. Anybody shouting Black Lives Matter, no, they coming for me.
All right, so you're more, I'm with you. We can go on recording that you and I are on the same page, singing from the same verse. I am actually more afraid of millennials. I got it. I really like that. But you're 100% right. Incarceration, I don't think it don't matter how much money you spend. If you live over here, you know your cousin over there got put in jail and it was Joe Biden. So,
and then you see your cousin coming out of jail when he should have been spending life because of a racist, quote unquote, president has given him a first step and a second chance. That's powerful.
Got it.
That is powerful in the black community.
Are we getting the word out? And I gotta run. I gotta give you just a couple more minutes. Are we getting the word out? Is that word getting out? And I know some of my listeners say you keep asking the same question. I know when I keep digging a little here and a little there, we keep getting into some good stuff.
They'll never be on here again. Tell your listeners on YouTube, because I know what you're talking about. Tell them I'm going to be back so we can finish this conversation later.
Well,
that's just one topic. We got 3 others.
Are we getting the word out? Are we getting the word out and the media is hiding it? But the word is getting out.
I get the word out.
Good.
Me and you are citizen journalists. When I go to the White House, and I stand in front of the president, when I'm on these conference calls with the Small Business Administration, with the First Lady, if I'm allowed to get that word out, I do. I do my show twice a night or once a night so far because I had to cut back. But still, I'm not going to stop because I know what we can lose. I know how great our nation is. And I'm sorry, it's going to take the Gen Xers to now take that torch and keep marching forward so we don't lose the sovereignty of what it means to be an American. So that is what I do, and I'm going to keep doing it. And plus, I like to have fun and pick on people, and they're easy.
I got it. Three minutes. So let me give you the 3 minutes. What subject this morning did you want to make sure we covered, or what's going on in current events or news that we want to talk about? So you got the floor. What is it?
There's a lot of things that's going on, especially within the United States. What we need to really focus on is not on polls, not being complacent, but actually getting out there and voicing your opinions and not being scared to open your mouth. I know this is a counsel culture, but what are you really willing to counsel? Are you ready to counsel the United States? Your love of God, going to church, being able to have the First Amendment all the way to the Bill of Rights. There's a lot of things that conservatives and especially Republicans need to keep their eyes open for, because we are being attacked on all sides. And the Democrats and the progressives aren't scared to tell us how bad we are, how worse we're going to become. It's only because they're getting their policies in place and getting ready to implement what they would want to implement if Hillary Clinton would have got in office. But stop with the polls, because one day before Hillary Clinton or the election results was given, she was up in the polls 85% with fireworks in the Hudson River. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, because there's a lot of dulls over there in the Democratic Party, and one of them, and the biggest one, is Joe Biden.
Well, thank you very much, because I do remember, and here's what I do. I will tell you, a lot of my show is, I only have 2 hours a day, so I spend a lot of my show. First of all, I study the media. I bring out where the media is trying to sway the independent vote and the people that are unaware of what's happening, and I do reminders. And I love that reminder. There was a barge, right? An entire barge with a $100,000 or plus fireworks presentation ready to go that election night, and they didn't get to shoot off their fireworks. So what is one of the Congress?
She did, actually. She did get to shoot off her fireworks when she smashed Bill Clinton's head in the television set and wrecked the green room. That was the firework.
All right. Save that one for when you come back, okay? You telling me a couple times Hillary has slapped the SH asterisk out of Bill? You think that's happened? Anyhow, don't answer that right now.
And especially if she can't get her hands on Maxwell, she's going to do more of that than Bill. He was on the Lolita Express more than anybody. But that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, Bill, I got it. We come back, we talk about that Lolita Express and Bill. And I always wonder, how's Prince Andrew's doing? I know his nerves are shot. But that being said, I do like to do reminders, and I appreciate that, because you're 100% right. As one congressman puts it out there when he's on the campaign trails, they called it Tears in Brooklyn. Well, we're hoping to have tears in Biden's basement. So, hey, Lucretia, I want to thank you so much for coming on. It's been a great couple minutes. We'll work this out, get you back in real soon. Hey, I agree. I like to talk a little bit about Pedophile Island, but I'll be in touch. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate you, and it's been a great 20 minutes. You have a wonderful day.
You have a good one.
All right, folks, we'll be right back after these messages. We're going to talk about what the media will not. Now, this is going to be one for the books that we have to record 7/13 at 9:25, because what I'm going to have to, it's, what do they call me? BKP Nadamas, right? What was his name? Nostradamus. I'm going to show you some things, see how you feel, and we may have to unpack this on election night. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Day Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Day Chevrolet in Jasper. Day Chevrolet. Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, 1 nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, a couple things. This is a segment I want to do. Well, I can't call it "Get Off Your Sorry Ass." That wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't attract many flies. I need honey. They tell me I need honey. But I'm going to tell you, I tell people, okay? Now, let me see. I had it here earlier. GA 9th, I think 9th.org. Georgia 9th ORG. That's how simple it is. So listen to this. We're going to go into the presidential. We're going to go in what they know, and they have been planning for a long time, okay? GA9th.org. That's simple. Georgia 9th Congressional District. Now, the Georgia 9th Congressional District is what? The third most. And this is why Republicans irk me sometimes. If you're a Republican out there, they have, and I will tell you this upsets people. Democrats are much better at the long game. They are. Their long game is, somehow they got an opportunity to play the game with no time on the clock because it doesn't run out for them. Republicans, we're short game people. We'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. And our groundwork is just not as strong as it should be. Just say it like that, okay? So the 9th Congressional District in Georgia is the third most Republican congressional district in the United States. But 9th Democrats join the movement, okay? If you go here, you could see all their candidates, okay? Now, my understanding is you click on there and there's candidates. Now, my understanding is I think it's 39. Is it 39 or 29? They have a candidate in the 9th congressional district for the congressional district. In the 9th, Georgia 9th, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 House districts have a candidate in there. I think 11 or 12. State Senate, 1, 2, 3. They have a candidate for each one. Local and city, they've got a sheriff candidate. They've got a board of education. They've got, in Fannin County, they've got Dixie Carter, Teresa Dillard, Kathy Smith for board of education. I mean, there's a whole list all the way down through here. All right. White County, J. Miles Head for surveyor. And here's the thing that somebody said Saturday: if they would win surveyor in White County, if J. Miles Head wins surveyor in White County in the 9th congressional district, somebody said Saturday, the media will run it like the whole 9th district has flipped and gone blue, right? They're working hard. Now, they don't think they can win, especially the state house and the Senate. There's going to be a struggle for several of those, okay? But they're going to pull enough votes. There's enough people on the ballot to get people to come out, all right? Now, they're trying to create an enthusiasm Joe Biden can't. This is where you take this home. So when you hear Republicans cheer that Joe Biden, the enthusiasm gap, Trump is here and Biden, this is true. There's no enthusiasm in the Democrat Party for Joe Biden. There's not. So they're trying to reach that gap by creating the media's job. The media's part is creating enough hate for Donald Trump to close the gap. And for stuff like this in the 9th congressional district to create local enthusiasm to get people to come to the polls and vote Democrat. I'm serious. Now, the interesting thing, what I told you, and we're going to talk to Josie Cruz, Hank Johnson, thank you for that help out there. Hank Johnson, which Republicans know is a bumbling idiot, right? Well, if we put too many troops on one side of the island, will it tip over? This is the dude that thought Guam would tip over, right? But Republicans have a candidate, Josie Cruz, and my thing is that I don't think she has money, but she did win the Republican primary. She will be on the show this morning. She's running for the 4th congressional district against Hank Johnson. Now, let's say Josie can't win, because if you go and look her up and you look her race, the Cook report has it solid Democrat, okay? But don't waste your money. Well, while they're up here in the 9th trying to get votes, maybe we could help her steal some votes from Hank Johnson in the 4th that are down there that are finally convinced he is an idiot. Anyhow, that being said. So let me go into the other part, okay? So here's where I'm at. And I want to show you a couple things because I got to get some pictures in before we leave. If you go on and you research, okay? Now, you want to flip the House of Representatives. Now, we talk a lot about the 9th congressional district here in Georgia. But as I tell people, you know, Matt Gertler, okay, Andrew Clyde, guess what? You will have a Republican in the House of Representatives for the 9th congressional district of Georgia. No flip, all right? When I tell people there's Pennsylvania, but I'm focusing right now a little for a reason because a primary just happened. When I tell people there's 3, maybe 4 seats in New Jersey that have so-called moderate Democrats, that have very strong Republican opponents, and actually Republicans could gain 3 or 4 seats needed out of 35. We need 35 or 36. They could get 3 out of New Jersey. People like Okay, New Jersey. It's true. Now, let me put this up, and I'm going to go somewhere with this, okay? Give me number 22. Now, today is July 13th, okay? Now, if you look, they took, it looks as though they took the weekend off. This is true because this is as of this morning. As of this morning from Politico. I kept refreshing it. But let's just say today's the 13th. They may have took the weekend off, took a weekend off. It's in New Jersey, maybe. July 11th at 5:32 p.m. All right. The latest vote count in New Jersey. Why is this important? New Jersey is the majority. It's a communist state run by a communist governor. New Jersey is New Jersey had a primary last Tuesday. Today is Monday. You cannot go and find the final vote count. New Jersey is, the majority of it is mail-in ballots. I know I get there sooner or later. Spit it out, old boy. Mail-in ballots, the majority, okay? 56 right here, right? Now, give me number 23. 56.21% expected vote reporting. That's it. That's it. Mail-in ballot. Now, I want you to look at 23 for a minute. They give you a total vote count for Joe Biden, right? What does Donald Trump say? Just unopposed. Where's the vote count? Unopposed. That's all it says. He won. He's unopposed. That's all you need to know. Why? Because I have been following the state primaries. Remember, let me tell you something. There's a couple reasons, and people will say, well, you're right, you're wrong, you're partially right there and that. If Buttigieg and Warren would have remained in the race and Bernie Sanders would not have suspended his campaign, did they know something was going on with COVID? Did they know something that we did not know when they all suspended their campaigns? Or would, if they would have stayed in it, there would have been more exposure on really how there's a lack of enthusiasm for Joe Biden? Would that have happened? So, no. Okay. Now, if you go and you research and you search, now you can go find it. You're going to say to me later today, I found it. I just want to know how hard it was, okay? Give me number 24. Google New Jersey primary results, okay? Now look at this. If you Google New Jersey primary results, this comes up. This is number 24. Now, if you look at the line underneath Republican, you can choose Republican. Look what happens. Donald Trump got 49 delegates, right? This is in New Jersey. This is the Associated Press. You got 49. You see any vote count? See any vote count? Now, take the same search. Go to 25. Same search. Click over, see the line under Democrat? Well, you're just making something out of nothing because, he had opponents and other people got votes. So it's more important that they put it up. 56% reporting. Okay. Updated yesterday. I did this morning, folks. Updated yesterday at 9:39 p.m. Eastern. Democrat only 56 reporting. They had a primary last Tuesday with a mail-in ballot system and 126 available. You see the vote count? Do you see it for Trump? No. Why not? Go search and try to find Trump's vote count in New Jersey. Go try to find it. You're going to come back and say, I found it. You're not going to find it that easy, or I got some work to do. Number 26. Now, this was June 20th, 2020, so there was a couple of primaries not on there. But unless the New York Post just wrote a very, I would say this article did not, because it was June 20th, did not make headlines because they don't want you to read this article. But as I was looking at New Jersey, and the one thing I've done since post-COVID scare alert and the takedown, dismantling of the economy, what I've done is I keep watching. Remember, I've laid over the hot spots, no pun intended, the hot spots of North Carolina with Biden. Now, they want you to believe that Georgia's in play. They want you to believe Texas is in play. Florida's in play. They are working hard because this is scaring the hell out of them, and they know the truth. Number 26, Trump primary total vote totals trounce previous incumbents. Okay, numbers. All right. Now, if you look at that, I think I have the article here. Wait a minute, I have it here a minute. Is that the Post? No, is that the Post? No, not yet. I'll find it. Relax, everybody. I thought I had it here. Come on, where's the Post article? What's the matter? There it is. Keep that up there. Now, if this is accurate, there's a reason why. Now, according to primary Trump, okay, he is blowing away enthusiasm, blowing away with no reason to go vote. He's blowing away Obama and George W. In Wisconsin, 616,705 people came out and voted for Trump. 293,914, 293,000 Obama, 158 for Bush. In Rhode Island, of all places, Trump had 19,006 come out. Obama had 6759, Bush only 2152. In Georgia, look at Georgia, 212 versus 139, okay? They're all out here, Rhode Island, Georgia, the list goes on and on. No one's talking about it. The best thing they could do right now, according to them, is what? The very best thing they could do right now is hide the vote counts, hide the enthusiasm, squash it as hard as they can. That's how corrupt every single one of these media outlets are. That's how corrupt they are, is to try to squash this information and lead you to believe, okay, and let's just go through a couple of them here. And I do know Roger Stone. I know that. I'm more interested in this because we got to get out and get to work. So with that, what do? The media does their part. Look, number 83. Everybody's attacking Governor Ron DeSantis today in Florida, right? He opened up too fast. Why? They want to push the senior vote down. They want to push the senior vote down for Trump. They want to scare the hell out of seniors down there, all right? Because what happens, all right? You're not far away. Well, we're in July. Well, guess what happens? It's already September, right around September, October. You get a little chilly up there, the wind effect in New Jersey and New York and Connecticut and Michigan, wherever, right? And you start seeing 75 south, 95 south, 81s, and they start going down till they can get to Florida. Just saying, just saying. Well, we're scared. We're scared. Look at what DeSantis has done. He opened the bars. All right, here's the other one, 82. DeSantis, all attack, okay. All attack. Let's see. I get it in a minute. Now, I will go ahead and do this right now because we're going to get some more of what's in play. Number 75. See these headlines anywhere? Number 75. Clinton holds clear advantage in new battleground polls. Wait a minute. 78. Hold on, I want to find that article because there's a couple more spots in there I want to see. This was from Atlanta, the Atlanta magazine. Is that what it's from? Hold on. I know White House is moving to discredit Fauci. No. This is, here is Clinton holds clear advantage. Okay. And when we go, it's the believable, coveted Washington Post. Hillary Clinton, this was October 18th, 2016. Hillary Clinton holds a decisive advantage, not just a little, decisive advantage over Donald Trump in the competition for votes in the Electoral College, leading in enough states to put her comfortably, decisive and comfortably are the words, over the 270 mark, okay? A new SurveyMonkey poll of 15 battleground states based on the results from 15 state surveys among the assumptions, the likely outcome in other states that have consistently voted for one party or the other. Clinton, the Democratic nominee, holds the lead 4 percentage points or more among likely voters in states that added up to 304. Now, here's the ones in play. Trump, the GOP nominee, has advantage in states with an estimated electoral college of 138. Arizona, Florida, Ohio, and Texas, which amount to 96 electoral votes, remain toss-ups. Florida, Arizona, Texas. Interesting. Toss-ups. All results in the 15-state survey are based on ballot tests that include Libertarian Party nominee Gary Johnson and Green Party nominee Jill Stein. So at those times, those were toss-ups. And Hillary, I mean, they were measuring the drapes, right? So here is what the fear is this morning that they're trying to sell you on. I got a couple things. Let me get to them. School, number 34. Okay. They don't want to talk about the votes. No. They don't want to talk about the true polling out there. No. 34. They want to scare you. Okay. 35. DeVos won't say if schools should follow CDC guidelines. Number 36. Again, Florida, right? Scott. Whatever. I don't want. My brain is on a roll. Fairfax County School Superintendent. He's right outside of Washington, D.C., that northern part of Virginia, that really blue block. You know what he said this morning? He said Fairfax County, Virginia schools comprised together of the size of the Pentagon. For them to reopen schools safely, they would need the size of 5 Pentagons. School desks are now 18 inches apart. Are they going to plexiglass between every seat? Are they going to only let kids sit in every other seat of the bus? Are we going to buy an enormous amount of new buses? We can't hire drivers now. We can't get enough drivers to drive your friendly little kids, your little angels at school now. 37. Okay. They're working overtime. 38. There's nothing about a virus. Why, it's a virus. It's real. Yes, I got that. But that's not what's going on. 38. Why, Fauci. Number 39. White House tries to discredit Dr. Fauci amid COVID-19 surge. Look at the polling for Fauci. Number 40. While people are trust. Who do you trust? Medical scientist, CDC, Dr. Anthony Fauci, national news media. Trump is 26 and Fauci is 67. Why? Number 42, Surgeon General, rising cases can be reversed quickly. It's got to wear a mask. You got to wear that mask. Now, 43, Arizona. Why are they focused on Arizona, okay? Arizona is because Martha McSally. Period. Here's the doctor, emergency room physicians. Here is the scary part. Now, what they're trying to sell this morning is New York got it right. Ron DeSantis in Florida got it wrong. Ron DeSantis went after the media, attacked the media, and said, go, go, gadget, open every damn thing. And look what's happening. But de Blasio and Cuomo, the Democrats in New York, well, they got it right. They're trying to sell that. Number 44, New York City marks first day without COVID-19 death since March. Nobody died. 45, Houston mayor proposes shutdown after Texas set case record, right? Number 46, Florida shatters U.S. record for cases in single day. Number 49, Trump wears mask for the first time in public. Do you see Walter Reed Medical Center on there anywhere? No. Listen, to my Democrat friends out there that comment on all of my SH asterisk asterisk, come on, man, get real. Take on the media. Come on, push back on the media. If you could be honest about anything, push back on that, all right? Trying to cancel the rally. Trying to cancel the rally in New Hampshire. They wanted it canceled. Wanting to cancel the, what do you call it? The convention down in Florida, number 50. Concern over turnout was factor to postponing Trump's rally. The coastal town is not currently expected to be hit directly by the storm, but the decision to reschedule over bad weather is a convenient excuse for the Trump 2020 team, one outside advisor told the NBC News. No. 51, I think his name's Chris Sununu, but he's a Sununu. If you know anything about politics and you know a Sununu, GOP's advisors say concerns over turnout was the factor. That he's the governor, okay? They're beating this up all morning. They got to push. They're hiding results in these primaries. They're hiding the enthusiasm. They're hiding Joe Biden. They're hiding, like Letitia says, black incarceration, okay? Concern over turnout, number 52, okay? Now, I told you this early, New York Times, number 53, Georgia, Ohio, Texas, Democrat. Go big, man. Go big. We stand a chance. Number 54, go big. Go big. Talking crap about Ron DeSantis this morning. Number 55, Florida sets record, case record. NYC reports 0 deaths. Florida, bad. NYC, good. Florida, bad. De Blasio, defund police, good. Florida, bad. What the hell? 56. All right. Number 57, White House takes aim at Fauci. Number 59, all the charts and graphs, they use so much time. They got like 30 seconds. Florida shatters U.S. record in single day. Okay, they're talking about 61. 61, the mayor of Miami-Dade County. All right. Back to school, 62. Betsy DeVos, kids have to get back to school. Here's MSNBC number 63. Florida shatters record. You say, well, you just told us that. No, I'm just showing you all the media's lockstep, doing everything they can. Number 64, White House seeks to discredit Fauci as coronavirus. Here is Chris, the communist Wallace. Number 65, Chris, the communist Wallace. Number 65, the Trump administration warned it will withhold funding. You can't do that. You can't do that. We'll give it to somebody who wants to take the money and wants kids to come to school. Oh, you can't do vouchers. I know you like school vouchers, but you can't do that. I'll tell you what, don't send the damn kids to school. Keep them home. We got to get into this tomorrow, man, because you got to get you. I'm sorry, you got to get off your ass and demand that something changes immediately, because what's happening to our children far surpasses any damn virus, what we're doing to these kids. Number 66, bragging about New York City. Let me go back because I know run out of time. I got 3 minutes, but I got a couple things we're going to do, so we might go to 10:05. New York City without coronavirus deaths 4 months after first report. You would think one piece of sh** news cycle would get as excited about no deaths over a weekend, kids shot and killed in New York, or riots, or people injured and hurt by more killed than no deaths reported in New York City of coronavirus. I'm just like, kids get killed? No big deal. Don't have time for that one. Don't have time for that one. Don't have time for that one. I can see us running out of time. Number 72, New York Times. All right. Number 73, Arizona delays opening of 2021 school year as coronavirus spikes. Okay. Yep. Arizona, Martha McZally. Texas, number 74. All right. Here, I just wanted to show you Joe Biden in a mask, number 76. Can't pull it off, man. I think Biden and Trump should have to debate in a mask. No, I'm just joking. All right. Number 81, GOP advisors say concern over turnout was factor. This is how important that is. Was factor in postponing Trump rally. Okay. Number 82, as I said, they're attacking Ron DeSantis today. I know I don't have time for some other things, so let me just say this. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Go by number 27. This is another thing. What did I say last week? Mark this down. BKP said this last week. Black, 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 lives, 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 matter, matter, matter. Selling the lie across this country. As Letitia said, I'm more afraid of the millennials. Selling the lie across this country will not, because they're trying to suppress the black vote and tell the black voters a lie and continue the Democrats keeping them on the plantation. Did I tell you last week, you're not hearing anything concerning the Hispanic, Latina vote? You're not? Remember that? For weeks, you let the owner and the president of Goya come out and say he supports Donald Trump, and all hell broke loose. Let me tell you where it broke loose. Damn millennials and white people. It didn't break loose in the Latina, Hispanic community. It broke loose in the damn crazy-ass white people, all right? Go buy all the Goya black beans. I mean, we shop in that section all the time, and we will be shopping more and more there every day. And let me close. Is Giselle or Glycine? Giselle, whatever her name is. Glycine, not Giselle. Oh, what the hell? Is the Maxwell lady still alive? Because let me tell you who's dead, baby. If the Max, is she still alive? Because I could show you who's still dead. Number 79. Seth Rich is still dead. Yep. He's a goner. Roger Stone, WikiLeaks, Russia, stole, hacked emails. more to come because the cabal is coming down and Donald Trump's going to make it happen. I'm hoping and praying every day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's been a great Monday. Remember, before we go, tomorrow morning, got a lot of guests, 8:30, going to have the Republican candidate for the 4th Congressional District in Georgia, Josie Cruz, going to be with us at 8:30. At 9 o'clock, June, Chris, the 9th Congressional District Democratic chair, will be with us. Put on the screen one more time how you can get in touch with me, both of the social media ways real quick. There you go. Phone number, email, social media, and the other one. And bada bing, bada boom, we are out. See you later. Mañana.